All right. Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 26th. March 26th. We're taking a look at NASDAQ. We do have a slight gap lower, still within the prior day's range. NQ pretty much right here into prior day volume point of control as a reference point. I'll mostly be interested in how price is going to be responding to this overnight low, which is right at currently at 429. And if that area fails, we'll be looking at potentially a test into 400. Yesterday, a very slow session, less than one half of a normal ATR. So we continue to see a bit of compression as far as volatility is concerned. Taking a look at our 5 minute here. The range from yesterday, the regular trading range from yesterday is 149 points. Now, typical range for NQ right now, including the overnight action, is 434 points. So, definitely a bit of compression there. Past couple of sessions has been slower. Ranges are much tighter, right? A little bit of choppier action. So, kind of forces you to either be more patient or change the way that you're trading. Now, what I'm most interested in for this morning is either going to be, like I said, that overnight low or 400 level of interest. Overnight low is just a reference point. But really, the focus for today is whether buyers can continue that directional move higher that started with the Monday morning gap higher, or if sellers are going to start to step in now that price has retraced about 38% of the sell off, which started in mid February. So that is the focus for this morning. Let's take a look. Economic calendar. We have some Fed speak today, but that's about it. Might be another slow one. Could definitely be another slow one. Let's see the open here in a few seconds. Okay, NQ getting into that overnight low, 429. Staying patient here. NQ, right with these reference points, prior day volume point of control, overnight low. Not an area I want to set risk against right off of the open, personally. So I want to let that intraday structure build out a bit more. All right, NQ knocked down at the current session volume point of control. We are down through the overnight low. You do have YM bumping into the prior day high, so definitely some divergence here with the Dow and small caps. I like to see how this 2400 level is going to be treated on NASDAQ. The 5-minute RTH chart. Not quite into that 400. Buyers attempting to reclaim that overnight low. There's prior day volume point of control. All right, back into that current session. Volume point of control, 5-9 area. I believe that's a new high of day for NASDAQ as it gets into VWAP here. VWAP right near 470. It's a decent little push. Not quite into that 400 area. But it is a neutral bullish backdrop for now. See how this VWAP is going to be treated if price gets there. Christopher says trim. NQ knocked down at that session volume point of control VWAP area again. See how this structure builds right here. If we get a micro high or low. Good spot for the trail now, just beneath 40, 440. New high of day, take a little more off right there. Not bad, about 40 points so far. Not bad, not bad. Can we see 500 trade? Oh, looks like maybe some news right there. Trail did not get hit. Whew. That is why you keep your trails in. If you think you're going to react faster than that, you are mistaken. Trail still beneath 440. Am I sweating? Nah. I'm chilling. Left the sweating back in the options days. Playing hot potato with options. That'll bring the sweats. Futures, not that much to worry about. All right, if we get a new high of day, I'll raise it just beneath 5.5. As of right now, still riding it. Buyers struggling with this VWAP area. We do have ES, YM, and RTY all with new highs on the sesh, just pounding the high. And Q, here comes that trail. See if 440 holds on or not. Back into that prior day volume point of control. Trail's about to be hit here. A few more points lower. There's your prior day volume point of control. There's the trail. Back to cash. Not bad. Not bad. If you're in a VWAP short, you want to be targeting overnight low here. Good spot to start reducing. Then the session low. There's your overnight low. Man, coming into the session though, there's your 2-hour trader framework working beautifully. You got Dez queuing up his next payout probably. Nice work, Dez. The day is young still, so see what else we got. The morning just started. Still just the one trade for me. The idea there was the 400 level of interest bounce. Price did not quite get all the way there. Oh, with the bullish backdrop and the overnight low, willing to take that risk. Just need some buyers to show up. So that was the idea for those that are curious. Now just staying patient. NQ still with a couple reference points here. But preference is always for levels of interest. So we'll see what we end up with. Opening 15-minute bar. Pretty much just a doji, some indecision there. There's your new low of day. NASDAQ getting into 400, real test of 400 coming up. And we'll see the reaction there. So this is your target. If you still are holding that short from VWAP, nicely done. This is your target. If we get a real test, are we going to get a real test into 400? The real deal? Looks like it. All right, there's 400. We still have about 12 minutes till 10 a.m. This area fails. You're looking at prior day low. It's a 5-minute RTH chart. New low of day. Looks like you got ES into session lows as well. RTY session lows. YM on its own. YM on its own this morning. Up near the highs still. We may have to wait for 10 a.m. There's your prior day low. 361. Into the shallow fib. So this will be the real test for buyers. Does 400 hold? Or is this a rollover spot? About 8 minutes till 10. New low of day. All aboard the steamroller, Chrissy. NQ coming into prior day low. Don't need this fib anymore. There's your prior day low. This is where it's going to start getting a little more interesting here. Prior day low down into 315. And about 6 minutes till 10 a.m. Almost the highest volume of the sesh right there on that prior day low test. So we're looking at the reaction here near prior day low. Buyers so far with pretty limited interest. You have a new low of day right there. In about 4 minutes till 10 a.m. No data at 10 a.m., but we do have some Fed speak coming up. Now, if this prior day low fails, we're looking at 315. The 315 level of interest. There's 315. 315er. Now, if 315 fails and we're seeing new lows past 10 a.m., we've got Monday's low just as a reference point, but I'd be more interested in waiting for 150 to trade. Remember this area down here, the 150 is the breakout point of the prior near-term range. Sellers finally showing up again versus that 38% fib we talked about. So if you jump onto your hourly chart, even like a 2-hour, and take your fib, the old fibbler, Just highlighting the recent sell, big sell off there. There's your 38% fib tested during the overnight sesh. There's that prior breakout point right through here. Highest volume of the sesh there a minute ago with the 315 test. As we get into 10 a.m., a little less than 1 minute till 10 a.m. Yeah, Dom, that was a nice 2-hour trader setup there, that's for sure. That is for sure. All right, we're into 10 a.m. 315 stays as the watch. Start to bring that intraday fib back. Almost into that shallow fib. 345 is the shallow fib. See how this first 5-minute bar closes up. It's a nice push. Maybe some data right there. Oh yeah, the Fed speak. Fed speak. Good call, Steve. And Q again back in a prior day low. PDL 361. That'll give us some more clues about the strength of sellers here. Pretty much still here. Right in this area, 315, you got the shallow fib right there. Sellers reloading at that shallow fib, just shy of the prior day low test. Prior day lows right there. You can see that wick right up into there. Little post 10 a.m. structure building out a little bit. Let's see how our profile is looking. We got a long way before that extended hours volume point of control shifts. RTH, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Little indecision here near the 315. Intraday trend is lower. There's a downtrend for now. Buyers are looking for that prior day low to be reclaimed. Not much to do here until this resolves. Or we get some more clues. 315 gave a couple decent scalps. Couple decent ones. Looks like we got Trump speaking now. NQ, new low of day. Cracking the lows there. So if we see acceptance beneath the 315, remember we're looking at Monday's low. Starts to come into a bit of no man's land though. At least for me personally. Don't know about y'all. Right back above 315 for now. More congestion in this area. Next 15-minute bar closes here in 3 minutes. 45 minutes into the session. How we doing? How are we doing? I bet Benny's riding those shorts. NQ coming into the lows again. There's your new low of day. So pretty limited interest from buyers above the 315. Now this is a little bit of the concern here. Wide open space. So Monday's low can serve as a reference point, but I'd be mostly interested in looking at this action down through here. Unless we start to see, 15-minute formation, something like this. Something of that nature right there. So patience definitely key right now. Sellers really like that 38% fib from the higher time frame sell off right through here. Right through here. There's your new low of day. Of note, your weekly volume point of control is right here at about 320-ish, 325, if you're into that. Patience, 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 patience. YM still holding its own. The Dow held prior day high. The rest of the indices pretty weak. We got ES, prior day low. Where's Russell? Almost into that prior day low. NQ still here at 315. Don't get chopped up in this little structure. Don't get chopped. This is just slow drift lower. Not a ton to do here for me personally. I need action above 315, like I said, or all the way down into 150. Those are my two options per my playbook. More volume coming in now. All right, Steve, take care, man. Highest volume of the sesh there. Where's Monday's low? Monday's low, 230. Keep an eye as a reference point only. Reference point only. Real level of interest down here at 150. Remember, that's the structural level of interest. But here's Monday's low. NQ coming into the low for the week, at least for regular trading hours. RTH. That's at 230. There's Monday's low. A little blip beneath Monday's low. And again, the regular trading hours chart kind of shows the importance of that level here. There you go. Wide open space down beneath. Wide open pastures. Buyers liking it so far. Let's see if we get a sustained bounce here. Let's see. Let's see. Not a bad spot for a little scalp. Not bad. Not bad. 'Shallow fib way up there, 285. Yeah, Dom, I like how it undercut and then quickly reclaimed. A little 1 minute hammer. See if that shallow fib can trade. 285 ish. Go ahead and raise the trail. Lift that trail up a little bit more here and trailed out. Trailed out. Let him have it. Not a bad little wallet patter there. 15-minute testing the prior, or excuse me, the 5-minute testing that prior bar high. See if the 5-minute can trade up through that prior bar high. Well, at least we got some market movement again, man. Past 2 days have been slow. There's a true test NQ of that shallow fib for the intraday move. Ended up being a pretty nice reference point there, huh? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that's why I like the RTH charts. So now we want to see if that area is going to be holding the 230. kind of visual for the week so far. At this point, I like either 315 with market structure or down into the 150. Kind of the two scenarios I'm focused on right now. Here in no man's land. NASDAQ getting closer to that 315. 315 level of interest on watch. Monday's low is held with a little undercut beneath. Volume tapering down a bit. Some more sellers stepping in here near that shallow fib. Not all that surprising. Volume definitely tapering down. Things slowing down a little bit. Intraday, still a downtrend. Like I said, I like to see action up above 315 personally. 315 level of interest. How's our profile looking? CRTH. So here's kind of where we're at. This is the range for the week so far. NQ 5-minute RTH chart. Getting back in a 300 now. 315 is the level to watch. Tried that long versus the low there. Now just sitting. Now just waiting. Gotta pick those spots carefully. And a little choppier here. As we get to be almost 90 minutes into the sesh. All right, not much else happening here. Gonna go ahead and call it a morning. What I'm looking for, two scenarios, mostly interested in here. Late morning, gonna be a break above 315. Some market structure there. If this rolls over, look at this area. Really like this area down here. 150. 150. Last week's high. Definitely will be looking at that zone if price gets down into there. A couple of decent opportunities today, long and short, and some actual movement. Much better than the past couple of sessions. So, hope you guys had a good morning. We'll keep it going in the Traders Think Tank here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Trade safe, trade with good location. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.